The another Mrs. Elo Udiati SPD MPD as a lecturer in the speaking course in a presentation course. And don't forget my friends that I'm proud of. Before that, we will introduce ourselves. My name is Nila Hidayatul as a moderator, Naili Khoirotun as presenter, and Rizky Ainun as secretary. Today, we will present about English for young learners teacher strategy in teaching. Without further ado, I'll hand it over to Naili for their presentation. Okay, Naili, time is yours.
Okay, thank you. Now I will explain about English for young learners teacher strategy in teaching reading. Table of content. First, introduction. Second, literature review. Third, methods. Fourth, conclusion. The introduction. In teaching reading, English teachers should implement good and appropriate strategies which can be a stimulus to become active student and participant in teaching and learning process. There are so many strategies in teaching reading, but it should be suitable with students' condition and learning environment. In literate societies, most normal children learn to read by the age of 5 or 6 and some even earlier. With the exception of a small number of people with learning disabilities, reading is a skill that is taken for granted. From 2004. Next is literature review. Major strategies of language learning strategies are cognitive, mnemonic, metacognitive, compensatory, and affective. First, cognitive strategy. Help learner make certain association between new and already known information and facilitate the mental recording of information. Two, mnemonic strategies is help learners link a new item with something now. Third, metacognitive strategies help learners manage themselves as learners. General learning process, specific learning tests. Fourth, compensatory is for speaking and writing help learners make up for missing knowledge when using English in oral or written communication. This is a strategy of guessing from the context while listening and reading compensated for a knowledge gap. 5. Effective strategies include identifying one's feeling, example, anxiety, anger, and contentment, and becoming aware of the learning circumstance. Reading needs to be a process and disciplinary practice linked to knowledge building rather than as a discrete skill. Barutham and Clarence 2015. Reading is important for every people. In foreign language learning, reading is likewise skill that teachers simply express learners to acquire. And the next is methods. The research method which was used in this research was qualitative research. Qualitative research is something defined as a naturalistic approach in while the research is research as a natural possible. This means the research was used to describe phenomenon which was found during the research. The kind of qualitative research which was used in this research was case study. According to Kohn, Mannion, and Morrison, 2007, case studies opted for analytic rather than statistical generation, which is the developed theory which can help researchers to understand other similar case phenomena or situations.
Now it's time for you to open the Q&A session. We open 3 questions. Please raise your hand and mention your name. Okay, please. Okay, Julia.
Okay. My name is Julia and I have a question.
It was explained earlier that the method used is a naturalistic approach. Explain more specifically explain more especially the purpose of the naturalistic.
Next question.
My name is Hidayatul. I want to ask, what are the drawbacks of the monemic strategy?
Next question.
Yes. How to convince young learners about the importance of English?
Okay, thank you for your question. Give us time to discuss with our group. The question will be answered by Rizky Ainun, please.
Now I will answer the question from Yulia Rahmawati. The question is, it was explained earlier that the method used is naturalistic approach. Explain more specifically the purpose of the naturalistic approach in qualitative research. The answer: the naturalistic approach in qualitative research is research by uncovering real or actual events from stories obtained orally or in writing by previous people. The next question is Karisma Maulidia. What are the drawbacks of the mnemonic strategy? The answer is the weakness of the mnemonic strategy is that students cannot interact and communicate directly with the teacher, such as asking for explanations that are not understood, and the modules are arranged centrally so that it is likely that the material presented is not relevant to the needs of students, such as language that is difficult to understand, unclear in illustrating, and so on. And I will answer the question from Arafi. The question is how to convince young learners about the importance of English. The answer is the teacher must try to instill the importance of learning English both for everyday life and to deal with the time that continue to develop rapidly and become increasingly sophisticated. If we don't learn English, then we will be left behind because of our lack of knowledge.
Question and answer session has ended. The next session is reading the conclusion, please.
The conclusion: the teacher communication with In teaching reading, one way communication and two-way communication. In two-way communication, there was interaction between teacher and student. Besides that, most of English teachers did not use technologies and teaching media in teaching learning process. The teaching strategies were numbered together, drilling, metaphysical response, explanation, elaboration, and confirmation.
Thank you all for your participation today. We hope you found this informative and useful. Have a great day. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.